So I've got my calculator again. I'm going to keep that handy because it's always good to have a calculator handy when you are doing a percent problem. It's rare when we have to do a percent problem longhand, at least a percent problem that has sort of non-trivial numbers. Alright, so this problem asks us 8 is what percent of 35? Now remember I said that the base in the basic percent equation, which we see above here, is often signaled by the word of. It's almost always signaled by the word of, in fact. So in this phrase, 8 is what percent of 35, the base is 35. And 8 is the amount. The unknown in this problem is percent. So 8 must be the amount. So we have a percent, which will symbolize as a P, times 35 equals 8. Okay? Now we have a simple equation and one unknown, and we know how to solve those equations. We solve them by undoing all of the operations in the right order. In this case, we only have one operation, multiplication by 35. So in order to undo that, we have to divide by 35. And of course, our rule again, if we divide on this side by 35, we must divide on the other side by 35. Alright, so we get, on the left here we get P, and on the right we get 8 over 35, which I'm going to trot out my calculator for. That's not actually a very difficult long division problem, but since I have my calculator, I am going to use it. Now that is 0.228571429 and some change. This is what I see on my calculator. 0.228571429, and it continues. Now I'm claiming this is a percent. Remember what I said about percent. Percent means a number over 100. X percent is X over 100. So 0.228571429 as a percent is some number over 100. What number is that? Well, multiply by 100 and let's see. 100 times 0.228571429 is just 22. Whenever you multiply by a power of 10, you just move the decimal place that many, the same number of powers, or the same number of zeros. In this case, just 2. So we're talking about 22.857149, and if we're going to estimate that, say, to the nearest tenth of a percent here, this is 22.9%. to the nearest tenth of a percent.